Okay. Hi, my lovely cupcakes. I'm back again. I am doing a video response for keemy18's recent video, which is called, let me go check it out. It's called No Facts or Films. Okay. Oh yeah, by the way, the backup song in this video is TLC's I'm Pretty. I felt it was so appropriate for this particular topic. Um One of his viewers basically asked a question pertaining to um him going on to different sites, and people have on their profile saying, oh, no facts or films. Okay. I can personally identify with some shit like that. Yes, I can, Bruce. Yes, I can. And it's not just with the internet. I can really identify with it in life. Okay, because I come from an area where people, if you're not this masculine, tough kind of looking guy or thugged out or whatever, down low, they don't want to be bothered with you. If you don't have that physique, that strongness, or whatever, if you're too out there or too flamboyant, or you looking like me, looking splendiferous, they don't want to be bothered with you. So I really had to put my 2 cents on this, because I have done the online dating thing, and normally what I do, I make sure I get a feel of who they are, and if I feel like they're not meeting the standards that I like, then it's a done diddle. Like, I don't want to have nothing to do with them or anything like that, because most people think that with you being a femme person, that 9 times out of 10 you have to be submissive under them, and you have to subject yourself to whatever it is that they want you to do. No, ma'am. I have respect for myself. I have dignity for myself. And personally, I feel like, it should not matter who you are. Because, see, what people fail to realize, babies, is, on my cupcakes, is that you can have this look of being masculine and all of that, but you can be somebody that beat the hell out of you. You know what I mean? And you sit up there and say, well, I don't understand. I love him. I don't know why he's doing this to me. I just don't understand. Why can't I find a wrong? Baby, you sit up there and pray for him. You ask for that. That's what you want. You know what I mean? But then when you get somebody that's opposite or stands out more, you want to hold that against them because they're being them. You know what I mean? That's not right. You know what I mean? Me personally, you know what I mean? I don't know about anybody else. I don't look at a person for what they have to, what they look like. You know what I mean? Looks is one thing, because why? Because that stuff changes over time. Your physicality changes over time, babies. And I'm not putting down anybody that goes off what a person looks like, because you know what I mean, if that's you, if that's what you want, then fine, that's good. But if they start having a nasty attitude, you remember, baby, that's what you wanted. You wanted the look. You weren't looking at what's in that person's heart and what they have to offer you as an individual in that relationship. You was looking at what they look like physically. You know what I mean? And all this mentality of, oh, I don't like films, I don't like sex. Baby, let me tell y'all something. I have seen some big, thick, beautiful peoples in my lifetime. Okay? And some of them tried to sit up there and lose weight because of what society thinks is right. That ain't right. It's not right at all. It's just like the modeling industry. Why does a person have to, not eat something, you know what I mean, or hunger themselves to have this image of what looks beautiful? You know what I mean? Beauty comes in all shapes, forms, and sizes. Okay, babies? I'm going to tell y'all, just like that pissed me off. It really pissed me off, because I can identify with that. I can identify with the ridicule and with people looking at me with disdain and saying, oh, no, man, I don't want to be with you because you're too open. Well, guess what? That's your damn problem. That's your problem. It ain't my problem. I know I'm beautiful. And babies, for the ones that's thick in the waist and got a little thing that held on to them, love him, do not sit up there and subject yourself to stuff like that. You are beautiful the way that you are. I am mad as hell. I am so mad because I cannot stand stuff like that. I don't like that. You are beautiful the way that you are. And it don't matter what you look like. You know what I mean? You are you. That's what makes you unique. That's what makes you you. You know what I mean? If somebody sit up there and tell you, oh, you fat. You say, yep, I am. I'm PH18. I'm pretty healthy and thick, baby. That's right. You tell them I said it. Because I'm pissed off with this. I'ma calm down. I'm mad because, you know, I know what that feels like to be ridiculed because I'm thin. You know what I mean? Let alone, you know what I mean, somebody being a big person and being thin. That's two strikes against them. You know, that's not right. I don't like stuff like that. You know what I mean? Beauty is, you're beautiful the way that you are. You know what I mean? You really are. And do not let nobody sit up there and tell you, baby, that you ain't. Because you are. I'm not going to get mad. I'm sorry that I'm yelling. I just had to say my point of view on this because I know that I have my imperfections. I have a chubby stomach. I'm not afraid to admit that. You know what I mean? I'm not afraid to admit that. You know what I mean? But guess what? For the ones who don't like the fact that I don't have this six-pack out, that's your damn problem. It ain't mine. And that goes for any other thick person that's big and got a nice behind it, and they have a big heart, beautiful face, and you know all this. Don't let nobody put you down because of the way how you look. Don't sit up there and subject yourself to what a man thinks is beautiful. Are you kidding me? Oh my God, I cannot stand that. Like, I have had exes of mine that are bigger than me and fine as hell. You know what I mean? Fine. They were fine to me. You know what I mean? It don't matter what you look like, baby. It don't. What matters is who you are as a person. You know what I mean? How you carry yourself. How people see you. You know what I mean? Your personality will illuminate the whole room. You know what I mean? It don't matter, baby. You are you. That's what makes you you. You know what I mean? And I had to personally say something about this. And I wasn't going to say nothing because I know what it feels like. You know what I mean? For somebody to look at you and say, oh, I don't want to talk to you because you thin. You know what I mean? Or you do your hands like this, or you do your head like this, or you bat your eyes like this. That's too open. Now, if you got this deep voice, talking like this, and you see how I'm trying to fake that shit ain't even me. You know what I mean? Like, why try to fit in what people think is beautiful? You know what I mean? You are beautiful the way that you are. You know what I mean? And I have so many subscribers that are thick, beautiful, luscious, gorgeous, thick, you know what I mean? Different colors, different ethnicities. You know what I mean? They're beautiful in their way. You know what I mean? And yes, ma'am, they are fine. Yes, they are. They are beautiful. And I'm speaking up for my big peoples. Why? Because I have big peoples in my family. My mother's big. My daddy's big. I have aunts and cousins that's big. So what the hell is wrong with these people who think that just being a big person is such a big deal? You know what I mean? So, grow up. Grow the hell up. It is much more to life than that. If you ain't trying to get to know that person for who they are, then don't even sit up there and say that. Don't even put it on your damn profile. You know what I mean? Don't even come to that person. You know what I mean? And I'm so sorry. I just had to say what I had to say because I just had to put that out there. I love you guys. Be you. Be a star. Be a loyal cupcake. Be you. That's what makes you sweet, luscious, pretty, healthy, and thick. Yes, ma'am, I said it. Without that said, I'm out. Peace. I love you guys. And love yourself.